again. We are here for the first part of this. We're here for the first part of the knockout stages. We've got owex versus Gunrunners for you this evening. This match is due to kick off very, very soon now. As I'm sure you know, the majority of these players, they are all on the server. I'm going to be the caster for this match, as you should know by this weekend. I am Tiggs. So, Gunrunners versus owex. I want to see in the chat which one that you think is going to win. I want to see either GRS or I want to see owex. Owex is OWEX. I want to see what you guys think. Just in the process of getting themselves readied up. They've already pistol bashed. We'll do a little roster for you. So for the Gunrunners, you do have Jackis, Calixer, Toxic, Dimetize, as well as Kassar. Also for owex, you have Mozart, Casper, Sir, K, and Lauren as well. So we're just waiting for these final moments to for both teams to get themselves all readied up. It's a big game, one that we're hoping is going to have plenty of action as well. And they're actually based over on the main stage already. It's like a LAN final, so hopefully they're going to have that same feeling as well. Looks like they are nearly ready to rock and roll. I will be just muting the microphone just for the moment, and then we'll get straight back to it as soon as everybody's ready. Well then, here we go. Welcome back to the playoffs now. We are going to be with you for Gunrunners versus owex, the first of the playoffs to be played. And I'm hoping for a really exciting match as well. A couple of little different bits. Hopefully a few different pushes, as Calixer does get the first frag straight onto Lawlet, so that's going to be a slower push here. Hopefully a quicker one. owex still sitting kind of tight in towards spawn at the moment, but I don't quite know where Gunrunners are pushing, but they look like they're going to try and get themselves up through the orphanage just now. Grenades are coming out. Still, owex playing extremely tight, going forward, but they do not need to push out too far. Toxic from the church. Trying to see if he catches anyone, but oh, Casper finding himself 2 quick kills, and Mozart onto Jackis. So instantly the tides have turned as Calixer and Toxic are the only ones remaining. And as soon as I say that, K does get the frag there onto Toxic, and Calixer calling a timeout for some reason. Calixer does get downed by K in the first round, going over to owex. There seems to be a microphone problem at the moment, so that's probably why they just want to try and get that sorted out. But the first round going over to owex. I'm just going to mute the microphone briefly, and we will be back as soon as the ready up mode's over. We are going to be going back live now. So the first round going in favour of owex, a really quick triple kill from the owex players. That seems to have swung the round in their favour. So, again, no opening entry frags, no early starts for anybody at the moment. It looks like Gunrunners again are going to try and focus in towards this A site. 3 players over here. As Calixer does open up again onto Lawlet. This happened last time as Sir, just casually watching the mystery, gets the call though. He knows that there's going to be one rotating towards the B side. And it looks like Kassar is going to try and push his way in towards the bomb site as well. Has the trench gun out, trying to jump round, finds the frag as Diamatize does get the frag there onto Casper. But in the meantime, Sir does get Calixer. So we're in a 2 versus 4 situation. Sir and K are still up. Bomb has been planted. K is trying to run round through the ruins just now. So the smoke is up, but Kassar is there with the trench run quickly to kill him. And it's all up to Sir. He's got the Car 98 and a Luger. And they're going for a potential bash here as Toxic's taking no prisoners, and he is going to get the round. And that is going to be a fantastic push here from Gunrunners, making the score now 1-1. I'm going to keep my eye on Calixer now. I think this is a worthy watch because he may well get the pick again. 3rd time lucky. It's actually going to be Jackis onto Lawlet. And Lawlet again being caught out in the early round, making it a little bit tougher for owex, but still they do need to sit tight defensively. As Calixer is just going to try and watch the mid-street and ensure that nobody's getting any peeks towards there. Toxic making his way into the church area, and again it looks like Gunrunners will be coming through that orphanage, smoke and grenade up, and then start making their way in that way. So not playing so aggressive in the middle this time around, as he wants to wait for people to try and push and smoke. Oh, and Casper does get the frag onto Diamatize as Jackis replies onto Casper straight away, and Sir sitting and waiting with Mozart with the scope onto Toxic, and Sir onto Jackis. It's only Calixer alive, who is currently making his way over towards B site at the moment, moving nice and speedy. Still has the scope in hand. Spots one. Can he connect the shot? And he does, but instantly shut down by Mozart, the opposing scope. And that is going to be 2-1 the score. Another very good round here from owex, even though they did lose someone early. Again, looks like they're making their way towards the orphanage. I'm sure no one's pushing out quick, early there, as Mozart does see one, possibly. Oh, he does spot. That must be Calixer in the top house there. Oh, it is, and they are trying to scope one another out, see where they might potentially be peeking from, but no kills as of yet. And it has now become all smoked out. So that's going to be the shout for Dymatize to start moving down the middle of the street, using the cars in there as some cover. There's people watching, and owex. Oh, he got Casper, but Lawlet actually is going to get the opening frag, but instantly grenade down by Toxic. But Casper is sitting and waiting for Calixer to jump on round, but Toxic is going to get another frag on 2K. It's 3 versus 3 as Mozart finds it on to Jackis, and that's going to be Toxic and Dymatize left alive here for Gunrunners, as Mozart and Casper are still alive for owex, as well as Sir. So Casper's fallen back slightly, still sitting in towards the ruins by B bomb site, hiding in corners. Angles are trying to be watched at this present moment in time as well. So, oh, and a lovely tag, but he doesn't get the frag, as Sir may well get pushed now. It's a very unfortunate not to connect there, as Toxic does fire a couple of does fire a magazine up there just to see if he can connect, but doesn't get anything. Still Toxic and Dymatize left alive, as Dymatize is up in the house, sees someone up there with the Garand, as Mozart comes around with the unzoom on to Dymatize, and it's now all up to Toxic 1 versus 3, but that's going to take him down, and that's going to be 3-1, and owex looking very, very good so far. So these are the standings at the moment. You currently have Mozart on the top with 5 kills, with Sir and Casper on 4 and 4, with Toxic, Calixer on 3, and Jackis and Kassar on 2. Toxic just firing a couple of shots in there, because you never know. Usually a relatively slow start on this one. No one wants to get too many picks. Show their bodies, shall I say. But owex seem to be expecting more of an A-orientated push, but Case is going to sit tight on the other side. He's just going to watch the back. Lawless spot aim in the window as well, so he's looking like they want to come through as K does open us up onto Calixer, but Jack straight away gets the kill onto Kassar, so that's going to be the trench gun done and out of the way. And as they are going to start making their way through, Kassar does find the frag onto Lawlet. Jack is just trying to give him some firing cover. As Kassar does get the second, but does die in the end there. Oh, sorry, he is alive. He's just prone to the floor there. Apologies. As Dymatize is down and Toxic gets the frag there onto K, and that's going to be end of the round, and that's going to be 3-2. And it was all sort of chaotic there to start off with, but as soon as they push through, it was organised chaos, and they do manage to get the round as well. Mozart, very unfortunate not to connect there with the opening pick. Did just miss him slightly, as he doesn't want to show too much of himself just in case he gets picked off by Calixer. Calixer, however, is in the spawn house. He's wants to make his presence somewhat known. See if he can pick anybody off on towards that B site. Any pick in this situation would be ideal. So it looks like Toxic and the other members of Gunrunners still waiting to push through the orphanage. Casper's playing a little bit tighter in towards that sort of middle house near spawn. Now just casually sitting and waiting as grenades are starting to go out towards the bomb site now. That's Evan Thompson, but he does get down by the grenade from Sir, so that's going to be the first frag that we've got on this round just now. Oh, as Calixer doesn't get the quick scope, and he does get down by Lawlet's Luger, so that's going to be a really ideal shot. But Jackis and Dymatize pushing themselves in, and Toxic jumping in on the action as well. That's 3 members of owex down straight away, with Mozart and K only to be found. But Mozart coming around with a quick scope there onto Toxic, so another really good shot, but it's 2 versus 2. As soon as I say that, K gets the frag onto Jackis, so it's all up to Dymatize. He does have the Thompson in hand. Mozart's going to wait and push the spawn house, as K is going to be sitting in orphanage. And he does finally get the bomb plot. Okay, he does get it, and that's going to be that. And a really well played round there from owex. And they've gone 4 and 2 now as he does come round and gets the bomb planter. Really solid performances so far from owex. Same for Gunrunners, not much differentiating here apart from the 2 rounds. And Mozart's actually going to open us up onto Jackis. So, oh, and Lawler, it seems to be all action going through there as Kassar does go down and Toxic does get downed as well, but instantly gets shot down by K. So, Gunrunners now only 2 men up to the 4. Oh, wow, here we go. Lawler coming up huge just now, playing super aggressive, taking down Dymatize, and it's all up to Calixer, who's still at spawn. He's making his way closer towards the A side as he does get the grenade kill onto K, so evens it up a little bit more. But Mozart, Casper, as well as Lawler, still up here for owex. The beginning of the rotate, Lawler is right round in spawn just now. He's quite far away as Calixer pops out slightly. Mozart gets the frag, and that is going to be 5-2 to owex. And a really solid half so far, playing exceptionally well. I'm going to watch Calixer on this first one again. I'm going to see if he can get any opening pick at all. Oh, and it's actually the return frag from K straight into Calixer, so the scope is out of the way now. So it's all up to the other Gunrunners members to try and see what they can do. But owex doing a fantastic job so far. Mozart in a very advanced position. See someone in the choice, gets a lovely headshot there onto Jackis. He knows that there's another as well. Jump shot, very unlucky not to connect that one as well. So could have had a potential of another 2 kills there, but cannot get them sorted. Gunrunners. Oh, Sir's jumping in, taking down Kassar and Toxic. Gets the grenade kill onto Casper though. So 4 versus 2. Toxic and Dymatize, but Toxic gets another grenade kill onto Sir. So that's 3 versus 2. And everyone seems to be a little bit more spread out as Toxic is going to make his way through the orphanage. Dymatize just behind as well. Mozart is looking towards the smoke, but has decided to change the way that he's wanting to look. Not certain where these guys are coming on his case, sitting tight towards the gates, not looking, and Law. Oh, he does spot one, but Toxic getting his 3rd frag of the round. Well, this is going to be absolutely huge if they can do any more than this. It's now 2 versus 2. Mozart, though, too strong with the scope, does take down Toxic, and his reign of terror is completely over. Dymatize still needs to get the bomb down and find 2 potential members of owex. Doesn't opt for the fake. He's going to make his way straight towards... Oh, it looks like he's going towards A house now. Mozart just looking in towards the spawn house. Still got 25 seconds left on the clock as K is going to look in, crossing, and K does get the kill as well. Dymatize was testing his luck, but it didn't work out because owex are playing fantastic at the moment. 6-2 the score. As everyone seems to be putting in an absolute shift so far. Just going to keep my eye on Mozart. There's the possibility of him seeing someone just there. And Toxic is actually going to open us up onto Lawlet. Maybe a little bit too aggressive to start off with, as he does like to get a little bit lost early. But Calixer onto K, and Calixer again taking down Sir. So this is a really good start here for Gunrunners, and they do need to try and push towards the site now. Looks like the one that's going to be pushed is B site, as they are keeping their eyes on all other angles. It's all down to Mozart and Casper now. Does have the Garand in hand as well as a trench gun. Casper is going to try to see what he can do. Switched over to the Car 98, picks that one up. As Kassar, trench gun in hand as well. So Calixer actually gets his 3rd frag there onto Mozart with the grenade, so it's actually all up to... well, it was all up to Casper, but he does get killed by Kassar, and a really strong start round for Gunrunners, and they do ultimately mop up the rest, and that is going to be 6-3, a round that they needed. But again, Gunrunners looking good. Let's have a look to see what Toxic's doing early on. See if he's going to be picking up any early frags. Doesn't look like that because it's actually going to be Mozart against Calixer, and it goes to Mozart. He does open up onto Calixer, just what you want, and what great start here. That may well slow Gunrunners right down, so not enable them to get in as quickly as they would have liked. So owex making the assumption that they are in fact wanting to go for orphanage again as Toxic gets the frag onto Mozart. So both scopes down. Now they need to make a decision on where they want to go. Smokes are going out. Angles are being watched. Jackis is actually making his way over towards the mid. Could be looking to go be? He may be met by someone who is currently watching at the gate. It is Sir. Every opportunity for something to happen here for owex. It's four members up still for both teams. As Gunrunners are opting to possibly push towards B. Jackis puts out the set grenade. Toxic still sitting in towards Church. Nothing as of yet. Slow play by Gunrunners, but they're approaching it the right way. owex are just sitting in tight for now. Just watching their angles, that's all they need to do. Oh, he's been spotted, they've seen one, he gets the tag but no frag. Jackis really lucky to survive. And he does finally finish off Jackis, and I can't believe he repeated that, but K does get the frag. It's now 4 versus 3. As Sir finds the frag onto Kassar and Toxic onto Casper. Toxic trying to peek on round, but does get taken down by Sir. He's been watching the fences for ages, and a lovely shot from Sir. That's going to be his 3rd of the round, and that is going to make it 7-3 here for owex, and Gunrunners need to come up with some kind of response. Okay, so again it all stays very quiet for the time being as owex and Gunrunners, the first playoff game. It's looking extremely good for owex at the moment. Tags coming in but no frags, very unfortunate not to hit that quick scope, so everybody seems to be getting tagged at the minute, and it looks like they are going to try to come in. Kalixir does find the first frag onto K, but K, before he dies, takes down Diamondtize with the grenade that was already up in the air as Kassar is coming in. He does get the grenade kill. Possible smoke. There's actually another grenade coming out here just to see if he can pick anybody else off. Doesn't take anyone down. It looks like the push is now going to come around towards middle and the church. So playing very much together as Kalixir is really advanced at the moment. Mozart's going to find the frag onto Kassar though. So Mozart doing a very good job at the moment. Kalixir wants to try and get a little bit of an advantage. I don't think he knows where people are at the moment. And he's up in towards the spawn building. He wants to see if he can somewhat clear the site. He's looking, can't see anybody. As Toxic is in the middle of the street. But Sir does take down Jackis, so Gunrunners now only 2 members remaining. Mozart, unfortunate not to connect with the shot on through the fences or through the gate, but it's okay because Casper's there to mop up the pieces as Toxic does go down. It's all up to Kalixir now. He's in the middle, gets himself tagged, tries to hit the shot but misses, and he knows that one is going to be close, but he's not scared, and he tries to get the flick shot. Garand in hand now, and it gets a little bit messy for him, and a little bit manic, but it's going to be Sir that's going to see it out, and that is now going to be 8-3 the score. owex looking very convincing at the moment, but Toxic still trying his absolute best here for Gunrunners to give him as much hope as possible. They need to try keeping up with the rounds. Heavy tags coming out onto Jackis and Kassar, but it's and it's owex taking down Kalixir straight away, but Diamondtize getting the other scope down as well. So again, we're scopeless on this round, so it's all up to the other boys. Trench gun from Casper. He's in towards middle, but Toxic finding the frag onto Sir, so they're going to think about maybe rotating, and it does look that way. But Gunrunners though, still just so sad in the cemetery at the minute. Casper's expecting the rotate, so he's actually going to make his way around there already. K is going to push through the orphanage, through the smoke. This could be very, very promising. And he does find one, gets the tag but no frag. Oh, and he comes around, does get the frag there onto Kassar. So the aggressive play does play off. Fantastic there from K, as it's now 3 versus 3 because Toxic is on a rampage. He's already got 2 frags this round, as he does finally get taken down by Lawlet, and it's now down to Diamondtize and Jackis. K still up with Lawlet now. Tags with the frags. K is having a firefight with Jackis. Jackis heavily tagged up. Lawlet's going to come in the back just to mop that one up as Diamondtize doesn't know too much of what he's going to do. Gets the tag but no frag. Could it be another mop up here for Lawlet? No one knows. Lawlet is actually in the same area now, so let's see what comes of it. Oh, Dimetize very unfortunate not to get the frag there as well. So, oh, and he does get the repick. However, these guys are playing a little bit with fire. The Lawlet is just going to sit and watch as K does take down Dimetize from the side. And that is going to be the half over and done with. 9-3 for owex versus Gunrunners here at the Forgotten Soldiers LAN. Just waiting for Calixer to ready himself up now. He's the only one remaining, and they obviously just want to get this game underway straight away. No wasting of time, which is great for me. So, if you have only just joined us, guys, we are now 809 viewers, which is simply amazing. So thank you ever so much for your support. You're here with Tiggs at the moment. Rix will be covering the next game, but it is Gunrunners versus owex. Very much a standard setup here at the moment for Gunrunners. Just waiting for the grenades to go out. Smokes have already presented themselves, so no picks at the moment. owex instantly thinking about going for the B rather than the A, but Sir is going to be on flank duty as Kassar trench gun ready and waiting. There we go, okay. So they are trying to go for the split. They're doing like a, Lawler getting the first frag onto Jackis. So that's excellent there from him. And Toxic is just going to sit in line and wait for the mid. Dimetize watching the other one as K does find the frag there onto Kassar. And the Calixer and Dimetize do get themselves a kills of their own. So Calixer just sitting in watching the A push as Toxic is up in the spawn house at the moment. Still 3 players remaining here for owex. Still with Casper, Sir and Lawlet, but Lawlet does reduce the deficit to get Calixer down, and Sir taking down Dimetize as well. It's all up to Toxic. MP44 in hand. He's looking towards his sprays, the fences, can't connect, and it's going to be Lawlet in the back, and that's going to be 10-3 to score as Gunrunners need to try and come up with some kind of resistance, if you will, as owex are just playing fantastically on this map. Take it away with Mozart, and he does get the opening frag onto Calixer. His other half is now down, so instantly owex are going to look to possibly make a push, and Mozart again, he takes down Jackis. That's a fantastic start for owex, and the grenades have gone out towards the A side because that is where they're going to want to go, and he does get the third kill. Mozart going absolutely massive now, and he is going to go and get an aggressive push as Lawlet's coming round onto Toxic. Kassar does take down Casper, but there's only one player remaining here as a time has been called because K is going to get the grenade kill onto Kassar, and wow, 11-3 the score. owex doing a fantastic job, and what a fantastic round by Mozart. This is going to be a well-needed timeout here for Gunrunners. They need to have a chat about what they're thinking about doing, how they're going to do something differently, because at this moment in time, owex are going absolutely massive just now. So what we'll see is we'll give them time to have a chat. We're going to mute the mic just now. Keep involved in the Twitch chat. And again, 835 people watching the stream. We can't thank you enough for that. But stay tuned, guys. We'll be back real soon. And we are back once again. It seems you'd like to think that they've sorted out their issues just now, so hopefully they'll be able to try and get themselves a few more rounds. But if you've only just joined us, you're here with Gunrunners versus owex. owex currently 11-3 up. Oh, it was a fast A push. Who's that ran through? As it's K. Does take down Dymatize, but Calixa does get the shot onto Lawlet. So Calixa straight away on towards the B-bomb site as he's going to try and get some frags off Kassar as well as Jackis. Oh, and he gets a lovely shot there onto Mozart. So again, the push has been shut down very, very quickly as Casper is the last one remaining. He is the trench gun player. They're all watching the angles, and he does get downed by the gun of Jackis, and 11 for the score. owex can't let that phase them. They just need to go back to what they were doing, try not to do anything too silly, and making sure that they are going to get those opening frags as well. I'm going to follow Mozart because I think he is not frightened to pick the scope, but he should be because Calixa does get him down. So instantly owex are on the back foot. Still Jackis, Calixa, Toxic, Dymatize as well as Kassar still up here for Gunrunners. All 5 members compared to the 4 of owex. Neither frags so far as angles are being watched. Toxic not afraid to play a little bit more aggressively, which is always good to see. Never change your play style even though you're at LAN. Keep it the same. It's got a set nade for everything. The angles are being watched. Smoke's going out towards the bomb now. Does have one more grenade, which he has now thrown. So, Dymatize does pick off Sir though. So instantly now 3 members still remaining for owex. 2 down. As Kassar is playing a little bit more aggressive, seeing what he can get. Toxic does find the fraggers. Kassar gets the kill onto Lawlet. So, and that's Calixa getting another kill onto Casper. So, timeout's worked. 2 rounds in a row now. It looks a little bit more promising for Gunrunners. So next round's going to be absolutely crucial. owex are going to need this one to put them on to... Oh, okay. Calixa unfortunate not to get the kill there. Someone was peeking him. Tries to go for the jump shot. He's no longer there. But what I was saying was that owex will need this one to take themselves onto match point. But Calixa getting himself heavily tagged up. That must have been a grenade as the smokes are coming out through mid. I believe that is a counter smoke from Kassar. He knows that one's close, but Thompson proving too deadly, and Kassar can't deal with that as there is another one, and it looks like Kay's just going to play aggressively. He doesn't care, but he should because Calixa's there to mop it up, and that is going to make it 4 apiece as Casper does take down Toxic, so he is in a very advanced position. He's in the spawn house, wants to see if he can get any more from up here. Doesn't seem to be any challenges at the moment. He's going to have a quick peek on towards the bomb as Mozart is heavily tagged up. Wait to see if anyone is going to peek him again. It doesn't look like it. Gunrunners only 3 players remaining. Dymatize getting shot at, but doesn't die. Oh, and unfortunate not to connect the shot there, but it is being looked at. Jackis does take down Lawlet, so it's now 3 apiece. Angles are just being watched just now. owex still need the opportunity to get the bomb down. Jackis is just hovering around a site. Casually watching. Calixa's just trying to keep his eye on both. He's trying to cover as much as he possibly can. As Jackis finds another frag there onto Casper. So it's now 2 versus 3. Still got Sir and Mozart up. Oh, and as soon as I say that, Calixa does get the shot there onto Mozart. So, what is Sir going to do now? Jacket, Calixa and Dymatize. Still to find. Pops up, Dymatize is there. And that's going to be 11-6. I feel like if this continues, I feel like owex should consider taking a timeout and just stopping the momentum from the round because they don't want it to get too close as they only need 2 more. Calixa is going to try and look straight away into the areas where potential opposition may be. Jump shot's gone out. That's connected. Oh, it's just... The timing was so unfortunate. That has been called, but Lawlet is heavily tagged as well as Sir. Looks like those grenades are going to be raining down soon enough, and as soon as I say that, Dymatize gets the grenade killed there onto Lawlet. So, owex, 1 member down already. Still going to try to make a potential push. Looks more than likely to be through middle, though, as the reply from Casper is getting another nade kill onto Jackis, and K getting the frag of Kassar. So that's going to be the trench gun down, but the MP44 too strong there of Toxic straight onto Casper, as owex is going to make his way towards the spawn house. Thompson in hand. He's going to see what he can do. There might possibly be someone up here. Looks all clear for now. Calixa's on the lower level, trying to watch as much as he possibly can, as Toxic again is in the lower spawn house. Diamatize sitting tight from the ruins on the B-bomb. Bit far advanced as K getting the frag onto Toxic. So, 2 players left to find here. A very crucial round for owex. They don't want to lose anyone unnecessarily. And Mozart gets the frag onto Calixa, so it's all up to Dimatize. Dimatize has it all to do still. And he does find the frag onto Mozart, so no bomb going down there from him. But it looks like the bomb's going to go down elsewhere as K gets that down, and Dimatize knows that. And they know exactly where he's going to be, as he's been waiting there, and Sir finds him. That's going to be the frag, and that's what's going to take it to match point. And a round that owex very much needed. Here we go, we're on match point just now. Gunrunners versus owex. owex currently 12-6. And K going absolutely massive now with 19 kills. Nothing to start off with just yet. Grenades coming out though. It's going to be Calixa going to open us up there onto Sir. So instantly they are going to be on the back foot, but K is going to make it a bit better, as Jackis does now go down, and Mozart gets a grenade kill, but a team kill by Casper straight onto K. That is not ideal, especially when Toxic takes down Lawlet. So you are now in a 2 versus 3 situation, as it is very aggressive, but Mozart gets the frag onto Dimatize. So has the A site opened up, and he does have the MP44. He's just spraying and praying, and he doesn't get the connection, but only gets 1 tag. Heavily tagged up, and he tries to get the unzoom. And it seems to be bullets are raining down from absolutely everywhere. He's going to need some help from his teammate. It looks like Casper is just missing a few shots there from the window, unfortunately. But it looks like Mozart is going to get out. Does get the tag, but no frag again, as Casper missing the shots